The voice of the Caribbean. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, and YouTube. WQPN 94.3.
Yes, welcome back. It's the Suzette Speak Show. How's everybody doing? Happy Valentine's Day. Yes, it is the big day. It's Valentine's Day. The pressure's on, guys. Actually, I'm going to ask you about the pressure being on because one of my hot topics today that I wanted to discuss was really and truly when women and men, in the heteronormative sense, if you're dating in that kind of dynamic, what is appropriate when you're just starting out? Do guys still apply pressure? I wanted to ask, for a friend. Okay, asking for myself for real, but I wanted to know how much is appropriate when you're just, or how much should a person give when you're just meeting somebody new? I went out on a pre Valentine's Day, I guess you could call it a Valentine's Day date yesterday. And I was just so underwhelmed. As the young folks would say, it was very mid, meaning quite average or underwhelming. And I wasn't sure what to make of it because I thought to myself, are my expectations too high when it comes to just meeting a person or just getting, early phase, maybe a month ago we meet and we talk and we say, all right, we'll go. We're not exclusive, because it's not real enough, it's not long enough to say that you're going out on a quote date with somebody you have, selected and you're serious about or committed to. But it's still in the early stages. And of course, Valentine's Day, I think, can be a very awkward time if you have just met someone and if you're not sure if this person is going to be, a real serious entity in your life in the long term. So I wanted to know if you want to give me a call and give me your opinion, 850-446-0562. Again, Suzette Speak Show Live. We're going to get back to the news you can use. I wanted to also give you some Valentine's Day greetings. Of course, most people don't have a Valentine's Day. I'm just going to say, all my single people, what's up? But a lot of people do. And I was reading online, I'll share some of these statistics with you about spending on Valentine's Day because I think that is something that we all can relate to at some point or another. Thank you online. I see everybody watching. Shout out to everybody on voiceofthecaribbean.com. I have on my red dress, put on my high. No, I got on my dunks, but I don't have on no high heels. I did put on a little perfume, a little cute little red dress, little makeup on thing. You can't see me if you're watching on the YouTube side. You can't see me if you're watching on our app or on the voiceofthecaribbean.com, right? So I said, okay, me I go celebrate Valentine for myself, right? Me I go feel good, look good, and do something good for myself. What do I want for Valentine's Day? Well, I would love mutual love and respect, but again, everybody can't get what they want. But again, it starts within you, how you love yourself, what you think about yourself, and how you allow others to treat you. So that's why I was going to ask about this. Went out with a young man yesterday, and yeah, I just felt like the energy or the what can I call it, the effort was very mid. It was a cute little lunch. We had a lunch at a restaurant. The restaurant was pretty nice, I would say. It wasn't it wasn't Olive Garden or Cheesecake Factory. Y'all be hating on the Chili's and those things. It was, I think it was an upscale kind of corporate chain, but not like a regular chain. It was nice. And we had beautiful conversation. There were times at which I thought it was a little bit draggy or a little bit too forward. And I thought to myself, if this is the Valentine, now I got him a card. I did get him a funny card, a Valentine's Day joking card. But I didn't get a gift. I guess the lunch was the gift. So I walked away very kind of, again, underwhelmed, I guess thankful, because in one way, someone decided to make an effort, I guess, to spend some time together. But in another way, I thought to myself, oh my gosh, I could have just gone and got my toes done or something else that would have been, I would call it more satisfying, because I really thought maybe a person is nervous, maybe a person doesn't want to, move too fast too quickly because you just met them and they don't want to go all out. But I want to know what is appropriate. Do people apply pressure still, or are folks really casual? And almost I felt like I was going out with a buddy, like a friend, like a homeboy, like a bro. And I thought, if you like me, I thought there might have been a little bit more, I don't know what the word is, maybe pressure is the way I can describe it. Like much more effort, much more giving of spirit, emotion, and just an intention around showing up in one's excellence, one's best self, and really even to impress. But I wonder if people are still doing that, or if people are okay with what I would feel is just very mediocre. And just to say we did something, I think was the feeling I got about yesterday. So I was just like, okay, this is definitely not going to probably be another gathering, another meetup for me because I don't think the energy was quite right. But when we talk about Valentine's Day, Americans love their Valentine's Day because in 2024, Americans spent an average of $185.81 per person, according to one study, on Valentine's Day. As far as gift giving, according to the Good Housekeeping reports, in 2023, Americans spent 26 billion. So I said 185 per person, but 26 billion total on one day. I see your comment. Hey, Black Seinfeld Online. Yes, people do pressure. Okay, thank you, sir. I was wondering if it was me. I was like, okay, maybe he's not feeling me or whatever. And everybody that you go up with not necessarily align with you. So that is true too. He said, but times have changed. So it's an option based on what he's used to. Yeah, in the U.S. I'm reading from Good Housekeeping in the U.S. The statistics say in 2023, Americans spent 26 billion, right? I haven't bought anything. I bought a card, I guess. That was my $1.25 contribution. But glad somebody never buy nothing big. I can never get no. So I was like, okay, cool. Say hold that card, bro. Hold that card, friend. Flowers in 2022, 22% of Americans bought plants or flowers for Valentine's Day. And Galentine's, are y'all doing Galentine's? I think I had a Galentine's last night. So after the dry lunch where we did eat, the food was good, but the dry conversation and really flat feeling I had afterwards, I ended up going to a friend's book signing. What? Oh, Black Seinfeld said, what was I expecting? I don't know. I thought he might have had more little, I don't know if this charisma, what the kids call Riz, could have felt pressure and intimidated. You think so, Great Pill? I don't know. I just didn't. I was looking at him like, oh no, I'm not going out again with you, homie. If you want to keep it in a homie zone, friend zone, whatever, that's cool with me. But I thought, again, we're not serious, and I only, have known him for a month, so I can't expect like, fireworks, but not even little two source of flowers, not even little plant or nothing. You couldn't bring with you. I was like, okay, I guess the lunch. This. The Valentine's Day Chronicles. I was getting to Galentine's, but last night I had a wonderful event with my brethren, who you guys know. He's been on the show. Leighton O. Campbell did his official book launch. Very classy. Very classy. Great Pill says, win or lose, you on to the next. That's how I feel in my heart, honestly. I was just like, no, I'm better than this. I don't like this. If this is the beginning, and again, we were not together, and you don't have to be super romantic, but a nice, I'm gonna know the approach, but I left feeling very like, what just happened, and did I enjoy it? And authentically, did I like him? And I don't think I could answer yes to all three of those. So anyway, I went to a Galentine's, I'll call it, after, in the evening around 6:30. My homegirl accompanied me to a book launch that was really a top-notch networking event. Y'all know I have one coming up, Politicking Networking Series, where professionals gather on the 27th. We have so much events. Coming up. I know the Jimmo Awards is the 28th. My event is the 27th. We have next week, we have Honorable presenting the Winner's Circle coming up on the 19th for people in the music industry. And I have, hey, Red Dragon, I see everybody online watching. Thank you guys who are watching on app. And those of you who are listening also across the Miami and Fort Lauderdale, all the way up to Palm Beach, the Voice of the Caribbean community. We appreciate you, and happy Valentine's Day to you. Okay, so me, I'll go make you feel special. Happy Valentine's Day, sending love, peace, happiness, joy, positivity your way today. Today is your day. I hope you experience true and authentic love from the inside. That's what matters. And anybody else who happens to be in your way, share some of that love too. And I saw a statistic. I was talking about my Galentine's. Let me get focused. So Galentine's was great yesterday. Homegirl and I went out to a beautiful book signing event, which I really enjoyed, and top notch. This is what I'm talking about. We went to, I can't believe somebody sponsored this for him, a beautiful Brazilian steakhouse. I would call it 5-course meal. I was so full. Food that was top notch. It wasn't even that expensive when I looked at how much it cost per person, because I was like, how much are they spending per person here? $61 something per person, but the food, the ambience, the conversation at the table, the wine, the spirits, I left my soul. I thank God for that experience last night. I left with such a beautiful Uplifted. Thank you. Hey, Rosalind, I see you. Thank you so much for the happy Valentine's Day. I felt so uplifted. That was much more fulfilling to my soul. The level of conversation, the level of people, right? The interesting conversation experiences that we exchanged. I really enjoyed that event. So I will say I had a good Valentine's Day. It was more like a Galentine's Day. So apparently, the day before Valentine's Day, where women celebrate their friendships, has grown in popularity. That's what they call Galentine's. Oh, I have a call. Let me see. Let me see what the caller got to say about the Valentine's Day. Was my expectation too high? You take my chest too high? Let me see. Let me see, caller. Hold on there, caller. Let me put you on the air. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, Travis here, Travis. Yeah, you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, man. Go ahead.
All right. So you say you like the guy, right?
Yeah, he's all right. He's cool.
Which is why you accepted the date, right?
Yes.
So I want to ask you something. How did you show up to the date?
Listen, me look cute, you know. Me buy one good. What? Go on.
I mean, like I said, don't say, oh, you didn't look how much perfume you put on. What you do for the date?
Well, I showed up. He asked me what time are we doing. I said, okay, this time works for me. We had already discussed it like Tuesday. So I mean, just confirm it. Him never text me in the morning because I thought he might have changed his mind. So I said, oh, you know, them money I move kind of flimsy. Sometimes they feel like it, sometimes they don't. So I said, I wasn't gonna pressure the things. Things can't come up. But him text me about an hour before we're supposed to meet that, hey, I'm done with my appointment. We still on, blah, blah, blah. We tell him, yeah, great. Give me 15 minutes extra because you know how girls do. We got to take a little extra time. I was in the middle of something, but I wanted to change my outfit, put on my little outfit. I'm fresh and clean and nice. I'm going to come in with a smile. And I thought it was, I was trying to bring a positive vibe. What say you?
You never bring him a card.
Me say me bring him a card, me bring him a little this is what I brought him. I brought him a turtle card because I felt like he was kind of slow. So I wrote look a poem in there. I was like, they say slow and steady wins the race. So cheers to very slow progress. I gave him a turtle card because that's what his in my mind he's a turtle. Because I'm like, what is going on here? So he laughed at it, and it was like, I love the shell out of you, or something like that in the card. And I thought it was cute, so I gave it to him, and he laughed, etc.
Me could call him.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. You could call him TT.
Oh, me I say, me could trio him on the phone.
No, me can't call him for the ear. Me can't call him. No, I don't want to embarrass nobody, right? I'm talking business right now. I don't think he's listening, so I'm okay with it. Me no want to call him, but me really want to cut it because I was like, if this is Valentine's Day, I don't know how else anything is going to go. This is weird.
Alright, you say since you carry the card, but now I'm going to fight that again. I'm going to put on my card.
Okay.
I hear from him still. Maybe I love to hear from the side of the story, but I'm going to work with it still. That's a little bit of a letdown still.
Yeah, I mean, he texted me after, how he keep thinking of how beautiful I look. You didn't tell me then, but he was texting me after. No, me just hug him and sit down, and then he asked me if me change the time. And I said, no, me never change the time. I told you 11 because that would work for me. I have the show at 1. He was like, oh, I thought you said 1, blah, blah, blah. You know, there was a little, I wouldn't call it friction, but I was like, no, 11 o'clock, blah, blah, blah. And then we move on, and I was just asking him, what did you do the last Valentine's Day, and this, that, or what is the sweetest thing you did for a Valentine's Day? And him tell me some sweet things, him clean house, and him, make dinner, and him do this and do that. So I was like, okay, cool. We're not at that stage yet. This is only a month. So me never want to say nothing, but me never, not even a dry card, flowers, no, just the food. And me say, all right, and I appear smiling on my face, and I was just kind of like, I don't know what I'm experiencing. I thought there was a...
I never said the clothes I put on look all right, the face look good, and you never said nothing. You just come to you and say, yo, what you want to eat?
No. When I sat down, he was like, I had already ordered. Him did out of some chicken wings or something for the table, and he was like, is that okay? Some fries and some wings or whatever for start with. Hi, hey guys online, they so funny. Yes, it was yesterday, because he said he had a funeral today, because I was just like, you know how they say men will play you, they'll put you on the day before, the day after, because the real girl.
Today?
Yeah, man, he had to take his mom to a funeral, he said, so we couldn't do today. So I don't know. I want kind of just put that on ice and tell him hold that, because I wasn't feeling it. I thought, I feel like at the beginning of a meeting somebody, I don't think, you got to spend up a ton of money or whatever, whatever. I do take, notes on creativity or things that show that you put like an effort in your thing, whatever it is. Yeah.
What you know about the funeral? Was the funeral a Jamaican person passed away, or like you know anything about it? Like about the funeral from when?
I don't know, I think they're Bahamian. I think they're Bahamian. So I don't know all the details. I didn't ask much more about it, but I know he told me he had a funeral, he had a wake and he don't like funerals and blase squad. So I was like, cool, cool. Yeah, go have time. I didn't even expect to, he's been so busy that I didn't even expect to see him. So I was giving him two little props because I said, okay, I'm trying to find time for Cabo and whatever, whatever. But like I said, I don't, I feel like somebody may have had a different experience than I had sitting there, but just in my heart, I just wasn't impressed. And I thought to myself, I don't think this is like, this never show effort in my, people showing up are just being nice people. They just show up. But I wasn't sure that I didn't feel liked or appreciated, even cherished. I don't know if it's too early to try to feel those things, or expect to feel those things, but I just felt like a little dryness. And like I got up, like he was looking at my face. I mean, afterwards, he wanted to hug me up. I gave him a little peck. I felt like it was forced to. I felt like it was forced to. It wasn't natural to me. Nah, me never want do it, but me just do it because I did a looking at my face. And so I was like, God, okay, fine.
No. I have one more thing to ask you though, right?
Yeah.
In a the whole thing, right? When you say my funeral for God and something, how much job him have, sir?
Well, I don't want, oh gosh, I can't put out all his business.
Working and say him have 10 job like a Jamaican. A Jamaican man have 10 job.
Yeah, he's a hustler. I think he gets it done. He's a hustler. He sounds like he has his hand in a lot of different fires. So that is why, again, I thought I might not even get to see him because it seemed like he got a lot going on. And then again, like I said, even I told him, I said, if in this season, if you're super busy, I don't want to be no, afterthought. I would rather you get what you need to get done, focus on what you're focused on, and then when you free up, or if you decide that I can be a priority, then let's hit it, right? So that gives you a little bit of context. So I already have felt a little bit like I don't know if he got the time, because he has a lot going on. So I had appreciated the effort. I even tell him afterwards, thanks. I really thank you for making time for me. That makes me feel very special, and I appreciate that. But I don't know, China. I don't know, man. But if I go watch it, because I don't like I said, I want somebody who will be, as appreciative of my time of and valuing or feeling valued by someone else. And I don't know if I came away. Like I said, it was a nice lunch. It was a good lunch. But it feel like I could have done that in a corporate way too. I could have just gone somewhere. The Galentine's was much better afterwards. Any last advice, Carla? I'm almost out of time. Go ahead.
But now, not I'm just writing this till I listen to your story because we need to hear brother stuff. We need to hear brother side of the story still. But may I give you the column right now? May I give you the one column right now? You with the column, yeah? But that too.
Yeah, may I go give him time? And I appreciate you calling. I'm gonna let you go because I only got 2 minutes left. Thank you for calling. I appreciate you, Jarvis. Take care. All right. Listen, we keep it interesting out here because really and truly, like I said, you can't tell a man off a first date in one day. I will do that, but I don't know again if the culture around dating is the same. I was looking at the gender spending. Women are 33% more likely than men to spend nothing on Valentine's Day. A third of us spend nothing, while men are twice as likely to spend over $100. Yeah. About 59% of consumers around the world globally celebrate Valentine's Day. Wow. 49% of consumers consider costs when they're buying for Valentine's Day. I love this statistic. 29% of Valentine's Day spending in 2024 wasn't for a significant other. Listen, mom, child, brother, cousin, you can show love to whoever you want to today. Brighten up somebody's day. Buy a card. I seen flowers. The people on the side of the road with the flowers. Shout out to them. Anything you can do. I used to get socks. My mom in college used to always send me Valentine's Day socks. They were it meant a lot to me. It was like a part of a little Valentine's Day care package she would send me. There's so many ways we can show love and appreciation to everyone. But again, I can't believe a third of the spending is not for a significant other, meaning someone that you're in a romantic relationship with. It's for somebody else that you can love and appreciate. I love that. Many adults see Valentine's Day as an occasion to, offer more expensive, jewelry. He ain't had to buy me all that now. We just met. But still. So they say, according to, and I'll wrap it up, 2024 statistics, over 60 million people in the United States are estimated to be using online dating platforms, majority being the ages of 18 to 29. Is that how we're meeting up for Valentine's Day? Increased usage in 2024, around 22% of all adults reported using dating apps more often in 2024 than in previous years. Last year was a booming year. Young demographic, again, 18 to 29 being the largest percentage of online users. And motivation for dating apps. Listen, y'all can't call at the end of the show. I see we got 1 minute. Carla, I got 1 minute. Go ahead.
Just want to know if I say you never feel like special. What would I do to make you feel like? Chicken wings what is it, guys? You take your out, so one more.
If him did bring a little token, hey, we have to leave it there, my brother. Thank you guys for listening. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Sorry, we'll talk more next week, yeah?
Conveyance. Attorney Opal Lee is available 24 hours a day, 600 South Andrews Avenue, Suite